Hey water signs, it's Caleb's Tarot. Right, I'm going to do your individual Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces bonus reads, and I'm going to do some bonus love reads. I found a bit of time today, so I thought why not. And these are resonating for the last half of November, which is from the 14th to the 30th, 15th to the 30th. 15th to the 30th of November. Let's start with Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. This could be the one. And passion. Interesting. And let's use my tarot sexual magic. Okay. There we go. Scorpio, love bonus. Bonus love read for Scorpio, 15th to 30th of November, 2019. Let's check it out. So, up first, we've got the Sun. We have got the Ten of Cups in the reverse. And we've also got the Queen of Cups. Very interesting, you guys. The Hangman. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. So it seems like towards the back end of November, we're getting some sort of, I want to say very fast, very sort of backwards and forwards, passionate communication with someone. And it feels really, really nice. Do you see like how he's sort of, look, I don't know if it's a grape or something like that, and he's sort of feeding her, So you guys are definitely getting attention from someone who you may be playing a bit hard to get with them, but it seems like you're getting attention from someone towards the back end. It could be another water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It could be a Leo. It could be a Virgo. And it's saying this could be the one. So I think that what you initially made a mistake as, we're playing hard to get, we're not overly serious. I'm wondering if it actually, at some point soon, could turn a bit more serious. And with the Sun, you know where you stand with this person, Scorpio. I'm wondering if this is sort of, because the Ten of Cups in the reverse, this, again, it's not feeling emotionally satisfied in this, especially in this deck. It's not. And I mean, even in the upright, do you see like, how he seems dissatisfied with her? I suppose in the reverse, she'd put it as, especially with the cups being reversed, not feeling that satisfied. I suppose it just doesn't quite make you feel satisfied enough. So maybe they've been aloof with you up to press. And I feel like this situation takes a bit of a turn towards the end of November. And you actually want to offer something to this person. It seems like they're taunting you, they're bringing you in, they're trying to draw you in, they're trying to knock that wall down. They're showing a lot of attention, there's a lot of passionate communication going on. And I feel like with the Hangman, you have been on the fence about whether or not this is the real deal. You've been weighing up the pros and cons, you've been a bit on the fence. Again, I think you actually start opening up with this person towards the end of November. And I think that that's where we get clarity. These feelings are actually quite mutual, that's growing, okay? So, this ain't going to resonate for everybody, but, especially if you're dealing with any one of them signs, it's a good sort of wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Right, let's take a look at Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, 15th to the 30th, bonus love read for Cancer. Right, I've got free yourself, and I've got children. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, 15th to the... These cards just, when I'm shuffling them, they feel a bit loose. Like energetically as well, it feels loose, like it's not tight. Cancer, Sun, Moon, it will mean something. Let me just get the spread out, Cancer. Oh, see what I mean? What was that just dropped on the floor? The Seven of Cups in the reverse. And what's that? The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Right, okay. What's that? The Magician reversed. It's the Knave of Chalices, the Page of Cups reversed, and the Fool reversed. These cards are all reversed, Cancer. So this can be read in a couple of different ways. Either you're trying to free yourself from someone childish, or from childish behaviour as a whole. And I think that, you know, you've sort of the options have been very few and far between. Like, we've not really had any ideas or any way to sort of free yourself from that kind of energy. We've sort of ended up a bit stuck in a rut, maybe. But the thing is, with the Eight of Swords, I think you're getting out of your head a little bit here. I'm wondering if you've been considering or thinking or very suspicious that someone's trying to manipulate you. Maybe children have been played as a bit of a weapon here as well. I want to say that too. And I think that the Page of Cups in the reverses, we're not really seeing any confidence in this, hence we're not really thinking of ways to get out of this energy. And I think that with the Fool being in the reverse, it's don't take any chances just yet. Something's still yet to play out here. Obviously, I mean, I will clarify that Fool reversed. It is a major, so let's take a look at the Fool. What is this Fool in the reverse for Cancer? So we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's basically saying don't take any chances or risky kind of moves at this stage, because it's going to create a lot of drama. So I think for some of you, if this is a love situation, for example, if you're with somebody who seems to be acting very immature, very childish, again, maybe you've already thrown every opportunity that you can at them to change their ways, and it's just not worked. And now you're getting out of your head about it and realising, well, do you know what? I can't change them, so I'm just going to have to free myself from this. For others of you, you could have an ex or a partner that seems to be using the kids as a weapon. And again, it's very manipulative, but you're actually starting to maybe figure out why they've been using the kids as a weapon. And it's actually giving you a bit of ammunition to deal with this. But Spirit, again, is sort of saying, just don't act on anything right now. There's still more to play out. You know, especially if kids are involved, we don't want to go unsettling anybody unnecessarily, especially, you know, if you can go back to the drawing board and think, right, okay, how do I deal with this in a better way? Also, for those that are pregnant, you may be dealing with a partner that, how can I explain this? You may be dealing with a partner that's manipulated you or trying to manipulate you into doing something that you're going to regret. Again, don't. That's what they're saying, don't. It's a hard reading, Cancer. It's a hard reading. But on the gist of it, most of you are just going to be dealing with someone childish and you've been trying to sort of fix it. There is no fixing it. For others of you, it could be an actual child who you feel is trying to manipulate you to get their own way. Maybe they're a bit of a millennial brat, I don't know. And again, sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. If this child needs teaching a harsh lesson, you need to go back to the drawing board and figure out a better way how to do that. As far as signs go, I've definitely got water, especially Pisces. I've also got Aries here twice, so yeah, it could be any one of those. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there for now, Cancer, and let's move on to Pisces. Right then, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces. Love bonus read Pisces, 15th to the 30th of November. Alright, 2 straight out, worth waiting for, calling in a soulmate. Interesting, Pisces. Interesting. Alright. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Bonus love read for Pisces. Alright. One's fell out there. Let's see what it is. It is the Queen of Cups, Pisces, with the Page of Cups in the reverse. The Six of Cups in the reverse, the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and the Magician in the reverse. Right, okay. We are, right, this reading is basically for those Pisceans that are actually trying to break away from the energy. It may not necessarily be the ex himself or herself, but it's the energy of that ex. We're trying to break away from what they did to you, and you've been trying to put in a lot of hard work and effort, and you're at a stage now where you really want to move on, but Spirit's highlighting that there are still issues when it comes to trust and insecurity. And I feel like that's why we have the worth waiting for card. You guys, most likely, especially if this is something that you've been wanting and you feel you've been trying to manifest in terms of a soulmate, it's basically saying, you know, the worth is it's going to be worth the wait, but let's just iron out these creases first before you do. We need to get you at a level where you're okay accepting this, i.e. the Queen of Cups. So, you know, I mean, the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you're probably feeling like, you know, you're not getting anywhere and we've not got much confidence in moving on at this point. You may have had a series of douchebags that you've dealt with that have just added fuel to the emotional fire with them. And, you know, I think with the Six of Cups reverse, this is kind of like reliving bad memories. So that tells me you may be going around in circles, and it's like, when will this soulmate come in? When? I think Spirit's just trying to sort of say, look, maybe nosediving into these things isn't doing you any favours. Why don't we, you know, back away at this point, you know, continue your manifestation if that's what you're doing, if that's what you want. But it also says on the card, divine timing is at work in your love life, and I think that you have to allow divine timing to do its job. The Seven of Cups in the reverse really is that need to turn down possible options at the moment, you know. Or, I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving somebody a chance, but I feel like these two in tandem, at the first red flag that you kind of come across, turn that option down. There's no need for you to sort of wade through months on end of bullshit if there are already red flags right there. And maybe that's the history that we've been repeating. Maybe you have been seeing these red flags or looking back and thinking, yeah, there were red flags right at the beginning, but I didn't listen and I got my fingers burnt. Again, Spirit's just sort of saying to you guys, look, soulmates coming in. Don't worry about that. Don't stress yourself out about that. You're not going to be on the top shelf, you know, for the rest of your life. Absolutely not. No matter how old you are or where you are in the world, it's not the case. But Spirit's basically saying we can't energetically remove those barriers to let that soulmate through, because there are still these creases that need ironing out. So this is where Spirit's saying, come on, Pisces, you're strong-willed, you're very independent. Can we start utilising that to regain your emotional stability before we nosedive again? Obviously, none of these messages are going to resonate for absolutely every single one of you that watch these videos. You know, always check out your mini rising, and otherwise check out, see if another reader on YouTube's got the message for you this time, or you can just go straight to your monthly on the Kalos Tarot channel. If anyone does want a personal reading, feel free to email me. Otherwise, you guys, I wish you all the best. Bye for now.